Hi, everyone. How are you? Welcome to your weekly intuitive Reiki healing. This is for March 25th to the 31st. I'm Jess. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. My space looks very bare. I'm getting ready to do some traveling. You guys are going to see some new backgrounds. So that's why it's looking a little sparse today. So for those of you who are new, the way my weeklies work is I pull 3 tarot cards, and I'm working from the Shadowscapes Tarot. And sorry, I'm getting just a little distracted because I'm getting a huge ringing in my ears as I'm starting to talk to you guys. So what's gonna come? What's gonna come in the messages? So the 3 cards set the tone for the healing, and then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing. And if you're new to Reiki or any sort of energy work, Reiki does not cause harm. It cannot deplete. It only works in the most harmonious way possible. All right. And it has nothing to do with my energy. I'm just a conduit and a channel. It does have to do with your willingness to collaborate with the energy, and that's mostly on a subconscious level, what we're completely unaware of. That's 95% of us. That doesn't mean that you won't receive conscious sensations like tinglies, temperature changes, releases, epiphanies, maybe emotional releases, all sorts of things like that. This work is so powerful that I can do it from a distance. Equally as powerful as if I were in the room with you, believe it or not. And the beautiful thing about the pre-recorded videos is that if you feel the call to come back and receive again, I would say listen to that call. There's probably a message you didn't receive the first time, or there's a new level to the healing that's being unlocked for you. Okay, so we just had, a pretty powerful full moon and lunar eclipse. And then we have a very powerful solar eclipse coming up in April. How's everyone doing? Are we hanging in there? We're now in eclipse season, on top of it being very fast forward movement. A lot of us have been going through a lot of life changes, transitions, huge things like that. Let me know what's going on in the comments. All right, we're all in this together. We are not alone. So let's pull 3 cards for the collective, please, to support their healing. 3 cards for the collective. This is for the 25th to the 31st. It's like a couple wanted to jump out, but none actually made the jump. Let's see. 3 cards for the collective, please. There's 1. Thank you. There's 2. 1 more, please. 1 more to support the healing this week. Thank you. Okay. One of them escaped. All right. So let's see what we got first. I try and just kind of show the images before the messages start coming through. All right, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the 7 of Cups. All right. Really interesting. I just took a peek. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. I sense fatigue. I sense tired. I sense that there's still a lot to be done. Let's prepare, okay? So you don't have to work when you're receiving Reiki. I would just tell you to get very present with yourself, okay? And just give yourself the gift of this attention. So take a breath into your body. We'll put the to-do list off to the side. And we're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. For those of you who've been with me for a while, I mean, how many times recently have we gotten the Wheel of Fortune? It's really interesting, this karmic stuff. And this lunar eclipse we just had is also very much about releasing karma, releasing karmic contracts, really digging deep and, going, okay, enough is enough. Finally, let me learn the lesson I need to learn about X, Y, and Z. Let me fulfill the soul contract about X, Y, Z, all of those things. What I find fascinating is you have this really fast Knight of Swords forward take charge movement, and you also have the Seven of Cups of choices. And I'm feeling like very indecisive. What's actually coming up first and foremost about that, you guys, is that we've been talking a lot about releasing old patterns, right? The old world you is gone. And I'm still feeling, understandably, because it's so familiar, right? I'm still feeling this pull towards old ways that are not serving you, but they're familiar and they help you to feel safe in the moment. That's actually what I'm getting off of the Seven of Cups the most. I don't think that there are huge decisions to make. I think that you've already made them, and it's a matter of staying the course and sticking with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because there's a huge part of you that's ready to go forward. Let's take that inspired action now. And what's interesting is, again, at the same time, your overall energy is this very introspective, contemplative, almost hermit-like energy as well. So are we still just kind of holding both of these things at once? Or is there an internal battle? Speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Because this Wheel of Fortune is really screaming out that, the wheel is turning upward again, that we've done so much work, we've released so much of this karmic stuff, that are you ready to fully embrace a new beginning? You've had years probably of, yeah, I felt some pain in that. You've had years most likely of deep work. This thing came up, this curveball, this bit of healing. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more, right? So, how can we trust and believe in a new beginning? Are you ready? I think you are. Are we able to open up our perspective and look at things in a new way? Because that's what a new beginning is all about. We don't want to do things the same way we always have, right? We want to do things that will foster growth and evolution and deeper spiritual connection and more self love and a deeper connection with our authenticity, a knowing of who we are, right? Some of those things have to come with very unique, different, and maybe uncomfortable approaches. So that's how I'm feeling it. Like it's a taking of an old familiar approach and going oh, but that's familiar. And your higher self, I think, knows no, you don't want to do it the exact same way. This could be just about your thought patterns, right? It could be about behaviors, but something is still just being released, and we're in the energy right now to do that. So just set those intentions. All right, guys, let's tap in with your chakras. Yeah, questioning yourself. I'm feeling solar plexus, tiny bit of sacral, and I think that that's your spark really trying to come out. And then a lack of self trust going on here in the third eye. I'm feeling. I'm going to focus on your solar plexus first. Let's take our breath into that kind of base of ribs, diaphragm, upper abdominal area. Not trying to do anything. We're just going to take breath into it, okay? And just be with it and be curious and notice. This is where we're storing our power and our authenticity, our enoughness, our confidence. It's also where we store our healthy anger. That's for some of you. Maybe we need a healthy anger release. This is very different than rage, which is stored in our root chakra. There's something very powerful in just saying, you know what, I'm angry, and just saying it. That's for someone. As I'm talking about anger and the solar plexus, I'm feeling a lot of bounce back from you guys, like meaning a resonance, and a collaboration and a willingness. So yeah, let's just see what the solar plexus wants to tell us. hmm I'm surprised. I'm surprised the root hasn't come up because I keep getting this message of like the familiar is safe. Familiar is safe. um, but I'm not feeling the root. So it's affecting your power center mostly, and to me that's really hopeful because it feels like it's on the surface, getting ready to go, getting ready to release. That it's not something that's a deep wound that you have to dig out and excavate. Another way I can put this, you guys, is that it could just be about a little bit more discipline, focus, and accountability in terms of catching yourself when those old thoughts or old patterns come up and going, oh, there it is. And then making a really conscious choice. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to I'm going to turn to something that serves me. I'm going to turn to something more loving, or I'm going to turn to something that's going to benefit me and those around me more, benefit my mission, my dharma, whatever. Hmm. Yeah, the truth is, you guys, is that I feel like you're really out of the weeds, and it's just up to you to decide. Do you want to stay out of the weeds? Do you want to move further from them? Do you want to see what amazing newness can come in? And do you believe that you deserve it? Hmm. Yeah. Okay, let's bring this up to your third eye now. Taking breath into releasing any self doubt and bringing in self trust. Sometimes all we need is to slow down. Yeah. Because I'm going to say again, you guys, I'm not getting any sort of like, oh, you're off on the wrong path. Oh, no, dark night of the soul coming your way. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like you've done a lot of work, that you've been really like pulling yourself up more and more and more. And it's if you're feeling any discomfort, I don't want to necessarily say it's all self-created, but again, it's unfamiliar. And the message is to stay the course and to trust that the decisions that you have made are for your highest path. And as long as you're feeling aligned in yourself, you can do no wrong. Okay. So if you're feeling like you're bouncing back and forth a little bit, and, oh, did I make the right decision? Oh, did I do this? Did I do that? Go into some breath work, go into some meditation, come into stillness. What will work the best for you to calm the mind, ground the body, to come into your true self? And then it's pretty simple. It's like a pretty quick hack of going, okay, that's me. I feel good. And we're able to discern a bit more of what feels in alignment and what doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Let me also talk about the energy of the seasons. We've technically started spring, but a lot of us are still dealing with cold and snow and things like that. And we're feeling like we're kind of straddling the winter and the spring. So we also might be feeling a bit of like this cabin fever and of two minds, right? And our body naturally wants to go into that spring energy of creation and inspired action and growth and renewal and regeneration and let's move. And and it could just be as simple as the weather not aligning with that energy. I know many people who are just like, enough is enough. I want the sunshine. I don't want to wear big coats anymore. I know not all of you will relate with this, but I know some of you will, depending on where you live. Yeah, honoring your body in the seasons right now, being in like transition and limbo is not fun. And I feel like we're in that in terms of the seasons right now. And we've also been in that energetically and life wise for months. So, as always, patience. What do you need? Do you need to slow down? I got a huge ear ring on that. Some of you do. Do you need to be reminded that you're not alone? That you have your spirit team here supporting you? Do we need to move? I don't know. What do you need? I think we all might need slightly different things. Okay, you guys. Wowza. Sorry for hitting my mic. Let's take a final breath together, okay? I think I'd like to focus on the third eye, really coming into that self-trust, okay? So I'm going to focus on a color indigo. And if you want to focus on that, you can. You can focus on gold for the solar plexus, maybe just a white light, whatever you want. We're going to relax our body and take a breath in together. And as we hold it at the top, we're going to feel that color coming into our system, okay? We're not going to rush. We're not going to work. So let's relax, get all the air out. Slow inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top. Feel that indigo or whatever color light coming into your body, and it's filling up every single cell. Really feel it stir things up, break anything up that we don't need anymore. We're saying we've released you and we're going to continue to release what does not serve us. Let's exhale, pushing out what does not serve us. Yeah. It's just a reminder, you guys. That's how I feel. Nothing new here. Yeah. A good reminder. And sometimes we need those reminders daily. So again, if you feel the call, come back to this if you need it, okay? We're going to lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. This is never armor. We are not guarding or blocking. We're saying what's mine is mine, and what does not serve me, kindly stay out. And I know that I have free will and I can let in whatever I desire. No one can take my power from me. I choose to give my power. Okay? Yeah. Nice, guys. Beautiful. I hope you found this healing supportive, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Please do like the video if you haven't yet. If you haven't joined this beautiful community of amazing souls, please do subscribe. Share with someone who you think it might support. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Are you still straddling these things? Are you still, maybe a little doubtful of whatever this new beginning is for you and this new way that we've all been working so deeply to heal towards, heal and let go towards. I hope that makes sense. If you want any other information about my one-on-one work, it's all down below, from my one-on-one deep dive immersions to my energy work. I have a monthly guided breath work and meditation now. And if you couldn't make it, it happened last week. If you couldn't make it, you can still sign up to get the recording to have for the next duration until I offer it again. So we hold it live once a month, and then you get the recording to practice consistently until we come together again. So sorry guys, I'm getting a lot of messages all of a sudden, so I'm a little jumping over my words right now, but it's all the same. It's just it's just hitting everything home. So I'll have the link for the breath work down below. I'll have the links also for my online program, The Shift. Those of you who've signed up and have been giving me feedback, I'm so glad that it's been supporting you. The Shift is a very digestible, affordable, short, do at your own pace shift in terms of the reframing of your perspective on self love. It's an unlearning course. We're unlearning what we thought self love was, and we're bringing ourselves into the proper alignment to get that best friendship with ourselves and to just start us off on the right track. So, again, all of that is down below. Lastly, thank you so much for your donations. And if you found this healing supportive and you have the means, the links for that are also down below. Guys, I love you, and I will see you next time.